starting the show off with Resident Evil Veronica. My god, I was waiting for a new Resident Evil remake being announced, but this quickly after releasing Resident Evil 9 that year, prior to that year, I mean, Capcom ain't missing, man. Capcom ain't missing a bit after Resident Evil 6. We'll revisit that story sometimes. The comeback, the historic comeback run that Capcom is on. Like, I hope that they delivered with Onimusha, because the demo receptions was not good. But spoilers warning, I am not also very familiar with the story of Code Veronica. Like, the games I have played is Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 7, 8, 5 to some extent, 4 original 1. So, I know Albert Wesker, I know Chris, of course, Resident Evil 8 and 1. I'm really looking forward to Albert Wesker. I'm really looking forward to looking at how young Chris can look in the RV engine, in the way they are giving the visual uplift with the facial texture and the way hair is rendered. Overall, how the character models look with the new and updated Resident Evil engine. One of my most beloved engine that exists right now in the industry. Like, the way they render like material details, the way they render skin, the way they render hair, the way they render general topography, the way they render light, the way they render overall general environment. Like, I don't know how the engine handles open world, but like looking at the last Monster Hunter world, because I haven't played those games. I don't know how moment to moment those games feel, but the trailers looked rough, man. They looked so rough that it deterred me from playing that game, because I was looking forward to that game because of obvious reasons. Leakers were right on the money with there being a Code Veronica remake in the works. They dropped the code name. I don't know why. Was it a mouthful to say? For me, it rolled off the tongue very well. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Like, now it's just Veronica. It's nothing to complain about, but there must be some reason they dropped the name. And one of my most beloved protagonists to ever feature in Resident Evil games, Claire Redfield, is coming back. And Leon, what's stopping you, man? What the hell is stopping you from pass the ball at this point in time if you are not gonna play? Look at her. She's sweet, she's caring, she has every qualities a man can desire. Why? What's stopping? Anyway, looking forward from that. When asked to the developers what game they want to work on next after doing the Resident Evil 4 remake, the developers also said that they want to continue with the Claire story after they did continue with the Leon story after the Resident Evil 2 remake. And I wholeheartedly agree with the Capcom dev team, because we all love Claire. We all love that she got out of the Capcom jail and Capcom basement and Capcom Impel Down and whatever other layers of prison that Capcom franchises characters go in after having one game. Anyway, we are glad. We are wholeheartedly looking forward to Claire coming back, more fiercer than ever, more beautifuler than ever, with a nice choker around her neck. Like, what purpose does that have? That's giving me some Bomb Devil vibes. If you know, you know. I'm really looking forward to how they depict the character of Alfred Ashcroft. I have heard stories about him. Like, no spoilers. I'm not spoiling anything. Not a single bit that I know. But really looking forward to how they portray the Alfred Ashcroft's character in the new tonality that they're going for with the game. Because the game is quite infamous for its over-the-top action sequences, over-the-top character moments, over-the-top characters. So now that they're choosing to go towards more of a survival horror theme, this franchise was always sold as a survival horror, but this is more leaning towards the Resident Evil 2 survival horror formula than Resident Evil 4 or Resident Evil 9. Leon's side. This is more leaning towards the aggressive side. This is more leaning towards the survival horror aspects of how RE2 Remake played. And I don't know how big of a role Hunk played. I did some minor research. It's not clearly present in the original game who takes or who kidnaps Claire and takes her to the Rockford Island. Now it seems Hunk is playing the role, and I'm glad he's getting an expanded role in the new game, because he was always an interesting character. He has always been an interesting character in the entirety of Resident Evil lore. I'm glad he is being brought back after that insane of a duel with Leon in Resident Evil 9. Again, spoilers warning, I previously said so. You should know me by now. I'm a big Resident Evil junkie, so I know shit. And I'm currently playing through the Resident Evil 9 right now for the first time. There can be a video on the channel soon on the game, because I am like really liking the stuff that they did with Chris and the care center. Beauty, just pure beautiful survival horror. Damn, Capcom still got it. Like after RE8's diabolicity, I kinda was starting to lose faith, but Capcom though be not missing. Really looking forward to the updated level design of the Rockford Isles. Really looking forward to Claire being brought back. Overall, really hyped for Resident Evil as a whole, and it's getting a new game. We all are hyped. Don't try to cover it up. We all are hyped as fuck. Ooh.